I would like to stand up to present the seminar today. Okay, I have one question to you. Do you know where is the cheapest rent of the shopping mall in the world? The cheapest rent that the shopping mall in the world. And then you can sell your product there, and then you can get the high revenues. Can you find any shopping mall in the world with cheapest rent? Is it the one in Domo? Probably not. Okay. In the seminar, you will see which shopping mall will be the cheapest one, and then can bring you a lot of revenues. Okay. Today's topic is about e-commerce. And let's see the global e-commerce market size now. As you can see, wow, in the 2015, the worldwide online retail, which is 1.6 trillion US dollars. That would be a lot. And then any retail business can give you that kind of, market money? Probably it's online in this moment. And then as you can see, in the retail business, in the 2015 growth against its 2014, which is 6.6%, in which retail business nowadays can have 6.6% retail growth. Okay? Okay, and this is data can give you more in the global, from B2C, business to consumer. If you now come here and look for your business would go direct to consumer right away, that is the data for your reference. Okay, here is the top 10 e-commerce countries in turnover. 2014, because 2015 just passed. So we need to wait for a couple months to get the 2015 data. And 2014 data, that is for your own reference. And then as you can see, China, US, and UK is in Europe, right? And then these three countries contribute 61% of total B2C e-commerce sales in the world. So if you are looking for the e-commerce business to start, or to continue, or to develop, maybe you can consider these three countries. Okay, e-commerce, or some people say it's online business. Okay, already becomes the most important and the only growing sales channel now. Okay, if you say, anybody can tell me which retail business is growing? Probably no. Even the very luxury brand, I don't name which one, and their luxury retail store keeping closed. Even in China, worldwide, they are keeping closed down on the retail. Why? Because the rental going up and the sales drop. And e-commerce become one of the focus in the transformation of most manufacturers or even business nowadays. An end customer like you and me, they change their buying pattern, especially the new generations, like 20s or teenagers, 20-some or even 30, okay? They are changing their pattern. They are too busy to really go to a shopping mall to buy. They just buy online through their mobile and apps. They can shopping anywhere, anytime, 24 hours. And getting more popular. They can even do the pricing comparisons through online. They don't need to go, this shop to compare the price and 1, 2, 3. They can go just to online shop. They can get the price comparison for them. And e-commerce become one of the future strategic planning areas in most companies. So you're right. You come here, that's the very important move you make today. Because you really know you need to make a change in your business pattern. and also cross-border e-commerce. That is why we, Precision Eyewear, would like to share the seminar today in Mido, because we really think cross-border e-commerce is very important. You are not only doing the e-commerce in Italy or in Europe, we are talking about the global. And this is the data. You can see it's up to 2015. That is the trend. You can see the overall retail, see, the growth, still growth, but it's dropping, right? But as you can see, the digital commerce, that is e-commerce, that is growth, okay? It's about 15, average, 15% growth, okay, compare of the overall retails. And currently, e-commerce only like 10 to 30% of the total retail. Is it important channel for you and me? But you can consider that e-commerce sales steady increase over the past decades from the data. Not only I talk about, is from the data. Okay? E-commerce has higher rate of growth than other retails. And we should not underestimate overall influence of e-commerce. And you know what? 92% research online before buying. For me, I will search in the internet and every single shop before I really purchase. Maybe I purchase in the retail shop, but before that I will do the search online. Global e-commerce. And culture difference can make the difference. If you are having the e-commerce in Italy or in Europe, you can consider how to expand your e-commerce business globally. Here, APAC, you see? The green one means always using, and the blue one means willing to use e-commerce, okay? That is the example for home delivery, okay, or grocery, for home delivery. You don't, for grocery. And APAC, 37% of people in APAC area already using online purchase. And 53% they're willing to use. And also Middle East and Latin America, North America, and how about Europe? Europe, 13% they are willing already using e-commerce, online purchase, grocery. And 50% they are willing to use. So as you can see, the cultural difference, which area maybe is your focus to expand your e-commerce? Is it here? One of the biggest sales, online sales, retail. Okay, and as you can see, the ranking covered country in turnover. In the previous slide, China is one of the top on the list. Okay, and then if you can see the APAC, 770 billion US is B2C e-commerce. It's 2014 data. The growth is 44.1%. So as you can see, which area maybe you can consider and focus? So as China is one of the biggest, so let's see the China cross-border e-commerce. Okay. Now, 81% of China internet users once shopped online in the past 12 months in 2015. And 80% of them, they shopped online at least once in 2014, okay? And then 30% people in China, they really buy online. And you know what is a single day? Single day in China? November 11 is the big day. You know how much is the revenue, one day sales in China on November 11, 2015? Who knows? 14.6 billion US, one day sales, the traffic, okay? Only one day. Single day. 光棍节, November 11. So, why, you may ask, why haven't marketplace first in China? Why? Here, huge customer base. We are selling eyeglasses. Okay, who can buy more eyeglasses? By the head count, right? So who have the most population in the world? China is one of, okay? And good infrastructure and logistic support in China. And ready payment gateways and system. And they have good relationship with government and legal viable. And they open channels to have cross-border entities to run cross-border e-business in China. Okay, everything is support you to do the cross-border e-commerce in China. Okay, global marketplace. Marketplace means the platform for you to go and then to sell your product, okay? As you can see, that is the influence of online marketplace by the retailers, okay? That is the data by the retailers. And then they will think, okay, maybe Facebook, Google, and Apple, they are coming, influence a lot of people, the buying habit. That is very important, okay? Who has Facebook here? Can you raise your hand? Facebook. Or Google email, yes, okay. Or iPhone, Apple iPhone, yes. So people getting more and more with Facebook, Google, and Apple, okay? And from this study, they believe that global marketplace will own 40% of the global online retail market in 2020. Now it's 2016. You need to plan ahead because 2020. Have you think about what would happen in your business in 4 years later? How much growth do you expect your business would be? Think about it. Here are the most popular marketplace nowadays, okay? Like Amazon.com, pretty famous in worldwide, US and even in Europe, and eBay, Alibaba, and Rakuten, that is from Korea, and quite a few that is also from US, okay? And JD.com is also from China. These two from China, so. As far as I know, some people will think, okay, they would have their own e-shop, okay, or online shop by themselves. But the point is, okay, why do they need to have a marketplace to place your products to marketplace? Because they have traffic. They really have traffic. That's why, as I mentioned, one day on the November 11 in Tmall, okay, Alibaba.com, Tmall, one day, the revenue is 14.6 billion US. They can draw the traffic. No doubt. If you say, okay, I open my own, I have my website, I have my online shop, all by myself. But who knows you? You have to invest a lot of money to do your, marketing in order to get people to know you or to search you. Or you already have a big shopping mall here. Amazon.com or even Tmall, Alibaba. This kind of marketplace, they have already a lot of traffic. Okay, just like when we have booth, we are looking for the hall or the area that can draw a lot of people, traffic. When you do retail business, traffic is the key. Traffic gives you opportunity to turn the people to your business. Okay. So marketplace requires something. What? the registration information, the trademark information. If you have your own brand, then they need you to prove that is your own brand, okay? And the manufacturing information, if you are the manufacturer, you want to direct sales to your customers, then you need to have the production permit or GMA license, etc. And then product compliance and test report, okay, to ensure the product complies to that country's legal requirements. That's why we are here, Precision Eyewear testing and inspection services. Because we can provide this kind of service to ensure, even though you sell online, but still, you're cross-border. You have your products have to be compliant with the local law, product law. And of course, the product photo and descriptions must reflect the actual selling goods. If I'm selling a very nice bat, I cannot, a blue color, but somehow the photo is red, then it should be wrong. Okay, there's a lot of advantage of an e-commerce, as I mentioned. But the point is, what is the barrier to have the e-commerce, okay? So if you go to the e-commerce marketplace, then they lack of infrastructure, or the high cost, the limitation of usage, and blah, blah, blah. But the key is I want to point out here is the different legal system and requirements. Maybe you say, okay, I'm doing business in Italy or Europe. I don't know the business or legal requirements to US or Asia, APAC. So what can I do? Maybe that is the thing that in your mind. But the point is, there's a lot of trade agents. Like if you don't know Chinese, it doesn't matter. There's a lot of trade agents. They can help you to do online business in China. All you have to do is to provide the product that is compliant to local regulation. They can do everything for you, and then you just wait for the revenue to come. Okay, that is one of the shopping mall. That is no rent, basically, but you can have a high revenue, a high traffic, okay? That is the Tmall.com. Tmall is under Alibaba.com, okay? And here is a jewelry, to sell jewelry. And say, okay, all the products sold in Tmall must have the comply the regulations according to Tmall, okay? Then what is the regulations, okay? The local standard and related product categories, okay? Like eyeglasses, Tmall has the regulations for eyeglasses to sell in Tmall, okay? You may think, okay, I don't want to go to Tmall. I don't like them because they need to have like 9,000 US 1 year. They charge you 9,000 US 1 year. And then they have, you need to have a deposit, 23,000 US for deposit in Tmall in order to have your product to be sold in Tmall. But the point is they really, really draw a large traffic for your products to get the people know your product and your brand. Okay, it is also from Tmall, as you say. That is the regulation you have to comply, like GB and QB. That is the requirement for jewelry products that Tmall requires. Okay, even though you sell it cross-border, you sell jewelry or even eyeglasses, they have a list of requirements that the standards that your product has to comply. Amazon.com from US or even Italy or Germany. As far as I know, and in Europe, Germany and UK, they really do very well in the e-commerce market. Maybe Italy is going up, but nowadays Germany and UK are the most growing in the e-commerce in Europe. Okay, here, that is from Amazon.com. You see, the product has to comply with the CPSIA. Also, is the requirements for the products import to US. So it's same thing. So even though I say, okay, I just sell it online and then delivers the products by UPS or FedEx, but still your product has to comply with CPSIA. Yep, same thing. So Tmall and the Amazon.com are very large marketplace and can draw a lot of traffic, as I say. You see, legal compliance requirement, there's a lot. Even you sell to Australia and Canada, Singapore, US, China, UK, every single country, they have a different compliance for e-commerce markets, okay? And I'm not going to show it. If you search, that would be a lot, okay? But I just want to tell you that, and all the product regulation and requirement that if you would like to know more, you can contact Precision Eyewear. Our business card or brochure is out there. Okay, but even you have the e-commerce business, but the point is you need still have protect consumers' rights where they enter into agreement with retailers who try to impose unfair terms in the agreements. So you still have give them the right, and they can refund and return if they don't like the product. I think it's the same thing like doing retailing business, even e-commerce. And that is really important terms. Please remember, get fund, okay? It's really important. If you have very, very nice product, but you cannot be found, who knows you? Who knows you? Who knows your products are very nice and very cheaper price and reasonable price, competitive price? Who knows? Because no one can find you. No one can find you. So if you want to do the e-commerce business or you are doing the e-commerce business, but the growth is not as you expect, then you have to think about, if your channel doing right, can you get the people find you? And also, you need to deliver the goods as promised and stated in the listing. Have happy customers and good comments, and very important in the e-commerce retailing. Because they will write a lot of things. If they like your product, they will write a lot of things. And then say, okay, this product is very nice, blah, 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 blah. And then you will have a lot of good comments and referrals, and people just get more traffic, and then you will get to be known and fun. But if unhappy customer will write, okay, I don't like that, blah, blah, blah. And then, wow, you need to do a lot in order to get rid of the bad comments to your products or even your business. And try no customer complaints, okay? So that's why the product compliance and the quality in your products are very important, even you're doing the e-commerce retailing. Okay, if you start the e-commerce business, but how to sustain, okay, you will think, okay, do I need to invest a lot? Depends, actually depends. Depends on how big or what kind of marketplace you would like to post. Okay, just like what I say, the Tmall, they will need you to pay like 23,000 US deposit. Okay, maybe, okay, I don't have that kind of money, then okay, maybe that is not the right place for you, but you have to think. They provide you the traffic, again, traffic. And also, product safety is one thing to have to sustain your e-commerce business. Like what I say, if one single cases, okay, make you have a unhappy customer, then your online shop maybe, cannot sustain anymore. especially if your product cannot comply the local law, and then it published in the whole internet. So internet can be angel and can be evil, okay? It can give you a very nice place to sell your product. On the other hand, it can be turn your business into hell, okay? Because the message or in the internet is very fast to the world. It's not only to the countries, but to the world. Okay, and one thing I want to address is the random product check. Okay, even in Tmall, and actually all the marketplace, in order to maintain the credibility, they will draw the products from the retailers, the online retailers. Okay, to make sure the products complies. Okay, and that is from the Tmall. Okay, they will also have audit, just like the regular, retailing business, okay? They will draw samples from your shop, and then they will send the products to test and see if any non-compliance. Okay, and that is the regulation to GB and QB. That is the China regulations, okay, product regulations you have to follow, and they will send to the testing lab to do all these tests. And also the marketplace also have to control if your product is non-compliance or is fake, then they ask you to take out your products from the marketplace. Here is the real example. Real example. It just happened like September 2015. In China, about 30% of the product purchased from online are non-compliance, and the goods are required to be taken off from the marketplace. Okay, there are quite a few marketplaces, a very popular one, and they really execute this random draw audit. Okay, so our precision eyewear testing in inspection service, okay, can really provide a service to you that, and different, when you come in, there is a brochure, or when you go out, then you can check, there is a brochure. Then list out different products and for different target markets, and then what kind of a standard that you have to follow. And then if you have any questions and about the e-commerce regulations or even regular product regulation on the eyeglasses, then you're welcome to contact us. And that is the, if, for instance, global market, if you sell the sunglasses, what is the global market standard you have to follow? It's the ISO 12312-1. If spectacle frame, what is the ISO standard you have to follow? Okay, for global market. But if for U.S. market, if you want to have a cross-border business on U.S., in U.S. market, then that is the things you may consider. And for the EU market, especially for the safety, and EN 166, 67, and 168. For China market, okay, if you would like to start your e-commerce business in China, okay, in the coming 4 years, okay, then you need your product to comply the GB and QB standard. You know what? Even if you are doing the Polaroid 3D glasses, there is a QB standard in China. You need to comply, the 3D eyeglasses. Okay, but you would say, okay, how much does it cost for you to do the testing? Okay, you can send an inquiry for us, or you can download the apps. That is the first, I can say, is the first intelligent mobile apps for eyewear testing quotation services. Okay, there is iOS or Android. then you can just simply download it, and then you can get the quotation like 7 times 24, okay, 7 days a week, 24 hours, anytime. There's no time difference in the e-commerce world, no time difference, okay? So in our quotation, no time difference. Anytime you will get the quotations. So simply, I will call this will distribute the leaflet, and then you can just simply scan the QR code, and then if you have iPhone, of course, you can scan the iOS. If you have Samsung or other Android mobile, then you can have this QR code scanning. But if you don't have the QR code scanner, you go to App Store and download the scanner first before you scan it, okay? If not, then it's just a PEL, and then in the App Store you can get it, okay? You need to register first before you get the quotation, okay? So we PEL, we are PEL, Precision Eyewear Testing and Inspection Service, and we really want to help your business to grow and to sustain, and to the very, very up on the technology. And even we would think, okay, you would have a different thought or even idea, and you may want to start your own business. Whatever question you may have, you can contact us anytime. My name is Zenobia, and my business card is out there. And then you can contact us and for the service or for any consultation. Of course, we are doing the testing services and inspection services, but we will try our best to refer or to advise what you have to know to start your e-commerce business, or you want to retain or grow your e-commerce business. Okay, I hope that this seminar would give you more information that how your business can grow, okay? If you have any questions on the floor, feel free to ask. Yes. Pop 65, yes. Yes. Yes, yes. In the Pop 65, yes, we have the whole thing. Yes, in here. It's, this gentleman is asked about the hazardous substance. It's in our catalog here. Here. Pop 65 in California. We are doing this. We can do it. And also in the apps, you can check the quotation. Yes. Yes. And you would get the test report. But if you want to have a certificate, then we can also issue the certificates to you and say the compliance. But remember, the certificates can last 1 year, normally 1 year. You cannot hold the testing report or certificate and say, okay, I sell 3 year, 4 year, because the product may change and the law may change. We always use the up-to-date standards to test for customer. Just like the liquid release test, and now November 2015, last year, the liquid release test, if you're doing spectacle frame or sunglasses, there are new standards. And then we would use the new standard to do it, okay? Even the new standard can totally replace the old one is 2018, but we really have the up-to-date testing standard to serve our customers. Okay, thanks for your questions. Okay, any more questions? Yes.
Sorry. Yes, I was asking about determining all the correct harmonization codes to minimize import taxes on different products. That's more of a import regulation issue than a testing issue.
How to minimize the cost,
Yeah,
the import
by
tax?
using the correct harmonization codes. Like if you're, some products, like if it's a medical device, it may have like a lower tax rate versus a non-prescription plano sunglass, for example.
But it really depends on what kind of a product you really want to import to the state. Are you selling the sunglasses or spectacle frames?
Sunglasses. Say.
Sunglasses,
Yeah.
and your FDA, and Medical device is the spectacle frames, but
Yeah.
not the sunglasses. But it depends. If you claim it as a ophthalmic or prescription sunglasses, then it's different story. So it
Exactly.
depends on it depends on how you declare the product. And if you declare it's prescription sunglasses, then that means that you have to do two tests. It's one for the spectacle frame and one for the sunglasses in order to get the medical device category
Yeah.
to import. Then maybe the test really would be different.
So where do we go to get advice on all the like importing into each country for the like correct device codes?
Vision Council, the
Vision
U.S.
Council,
Visual
okay.
Council in
Yeah.
the state. Greg, I'm not sure he is here. Yeah, Vision Council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you know Vision Council? Yes, yeah, Vision Council is the one. Yes.
Non-branded frames is good on the commerce. You think the frames non-branded, not Prada, not Armani, not
Okay. Yes. Okay. The ladies ask if there is not the big brand or no brand. Okay, like Prada or Gucci, is it good? Okay for the e-commerce? Yes, I can tell yes because there's a lot of young adults. Okay, they look for fashion, really fashion. Okay, they will see, okay, if it's very nice looking and similar, the outlook just like Prada or Gucci, the outlook, even no brand. And then price is reasonable and comply the products regulation. Why not? They buy because Gucci maybe 10,000, like 1,000 euro, okay? But in the online shop, maybe just 100 euro. But the outlook, everything the same, so still okay. Because your target market, maybe Italian customer would like have a brand, but maybe some other, especially American, they may not like the brand. They really like the shape or the fashion. Yeah, okay. The lady asked, the people online cannot try on the frame. How can they buy it, right? So in the online, for the eyeglasses nowadays, the most popular one would be sunglasses and contact lens.
they need to try the frame if it's good on their face or no, because it's not clothes. They need to fit their nose, their temples, their ear, so they will be.
Okay, thanks for the question. Yeah, because there are a lot of technology, okay, can really have the people capture their face and then they can try on virtually, they can try on. For some marketplace, they have that kind of services, but the point is the price may be a bit up on the marketplace, not on the product.
The program that we need to make the picture for the face and try, it's much more expensive also. So if we need
That's
to
why
make,
it's in the marketplace, not developed by your own e-shop. You understand? Because if it's a marketplace, okay, marketplace just like everybody just do the same there, okay? And then if you open your own e-shop, then you need to pay the program by yourself.
yes,
Yeah,
that's
and then
true.
the
It's
cost will be very
expensive.
expensive. But if you share in the marketplace, different e-shop would like to have the same. They can share the cost. Then will be much cheaper. That's why if your business is not big enough and it just a startup, go to marketplace and then they would help you to link different e-shoppers, e-shop owners to build this up.
Marketplace. This you mean many opticians or many buyers want to buy something, or what do you mean by that?
I mean, as they have the same goal they also to sell eyeglasses. And the program would be caters, and because they need the program. That's why they would like to share the programs together. And the marketplace, okay, already 10 people would like to have, okay, we may need to have developed this program and then serve these 10 shops. If one shop maybe invest 100,000, but 10 shop maybe just 10,000. You understand? But if 100 people not because in the marketplace it's not only one country, one city. We are talking about worldwide, global. So maybe 100 shops in the world they would like to have. Because your question also same in the state, in the US, maybe in Australia, the same thing. So if you draw 100 people would like to have this, then can share the cost of the program. That's why talk to the marketplace agents. Then they would link up this.
You think there are many malls, e-malls, they need a prepaid money to get advertised in it? Like T-Mall, we need $9,000 per year. There are all the same way they work, or there are some that you can go in without paying?
That's why you may need a little bit marketing to make the difference. If the people search, okay, why they get yours, not others? Maybe you have a pretty nice outlook. You know what I mean? If it's just the eyeglasses, their picture would be a little bit nicer. And they have some pictures and maybe some movie star wear the similar style. They put it there. And then people just talking and then refer. So it's the layout of how you show the product is very important. The photos and how you touch up, the lighting, everything to show the product. Because they understand, they may not understand your shop, but they understand the product itself. So if the picture is so ugly, okay, and then so dark, not clearly to look, of course, they would choose yours rather than that if the price is similar. You understand? And of course, the customers' comments are very important. If a lot of happy customers write the comments about you or your shop and say, okay, nice service, fast delivery, and a fashion business, blah, 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 and then they would choose you rather than others have no comment. You see what I mean? So always get the nice comment from your customers, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. When you start, you may probably just start something, is no need to try on a lot, okay? To start and make people to know you. Make people to know you first, okay? Thank you. Thank you for your questions. Okay. I think it's almost a time, and thank you very much for coming to the seminar. And there's a small gift, and hope you like it. That is the mobile stand. It means that we back you up. PEL, our testing lab, back you up so that you can stand out. Okay? Thank you very much. Thanks.